Are you there, Saket?
Yeah.
Okay, just make it as much interactive as you can so that I also get to know about you and then we can move further according to that.
So what do you do means in which grade you are? Just tell me something about yourself.
Okay. I'm going to 8th grade
Okay,
and I'm 13 years old.
great. So
Okay.
where that's good. So you got the into coding or your parents have made you to get into this coding?
Parents.
Okay, that's great. So even do you have interest in doing the coding stuff? Somehow explore yourself or not?
A little bit.
Bit. Okay, great. You know, it's very good that you are at an early stage and you are just getting into this coding thing because it will be like a very good recreational activity for you. And even you will be able to think and how the things go. It's very good if you gain your interest in this field itself. Okay. So if I ask Saket, do you know any other language other than English?
Uh, I know Telugu.
Okay, great. See, Saket, what happens is like we both are communicating in which language? We are communicating in English language. So that what I am saying, you can easily understand that, and I can also understand your views, your thoughts. Great. So
Yeah.
what we are doing, we are using one language, which we both understand as a mutual thing. Correct? So over here, also we are going to learn language only. Just the difference is that it will be a programming language. The thing is common that it is again a language. Just the term has been changed, programming. Like you might be learn in future, you might learn some another language like Spanish, French, or even Hindi, any language you can learn. So that also you learn just to communicate, to express your thoughts, correct?
Yeah.
In the similar manner, now this time we are learning a programming language because we need to communicate with whom? We need to communicate with the machine. That machine is computer. Yeah. Means I am a human. Let's say this is Saket, and Saket wants to communicate with computer. Okay. Means he wants to give some instructions and something to the computer over there. That let's say want to say that print add two numbers and do something like that, you have to provide some of the instructions and some of the tasks to the computer to understand okay what you are saying. Basically you want to communicate with the computer itself. That can be any computer device. There comes a programming language to join both the entities. That I'm over here, I want to communicate, and vice versa. That what my computer wants to say to me, I get into that understandable thing. But here is a catch. Okay. Let's say you said you know Telugu language, but I do not know that. Let's assume that I do not know English and you also don't know English. Then it will be very much difficult for both of us to communicate, right?
Yeah.
Like means we can't express ourselves. So at that moment, it is so much difficult. That is only the same scenario that comes over here. You know, our computers can't understand A, B, C, D, not even 1, 2, 3. They can't understand anything because computer is what? It is a machine. It is made from circuits with the wires and there are chips inside it, that IC circuits. So they can't understand the alphabets, that A is written, B, C, anything. They can't understand that. That language that our computers understand, that is known as machine level language.
Mm-hmm.
This machine level language is also known as binary language. Why binary? Because I said na, it is a machine. Like we use fans, na, there is a switch on and off. On represents 1 and off represents 0. Are you aware? Means anywhere in your curriculum have you read in your computers about binary language?
No.
Okay. So this binary language is something like this, a combinations of your zeros and ones, like this. Something like this, different combinations of zeros and ones. In actual, if I say how to write zero, zero is written like this only. 1. If I want to write 2, I will be writing like this. 3. Let's say I want to write 4. These are the different representations inside a binary. In actual, we can't understand the digits, the characters, alphabets that we are typing over there. They all understand is this binary. Let's assume if someone says, go and learn all this binary codes, which is a combination of zeros and ones. Is it feasible or is it even possible to remember them? Just imagine. What do you say? Is it easy?
No.
If someone says just, yeah, exactly, because we are not good with that much numbers, means how to remember. Even if we maintain, if we write it down somewhere, still we can't even find it out, that how to write. So for that, we got high level languages into the picture. High level languages. So as I was said that you are interested in learning C, C++, Python. So all of them are your high level languages. What does high level languages means? That they use alphabets, digits, characters to write the instructions for the computer. Some of the things will be like this, we'll be writing. Even we'll be writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or even let's say underscore. Like these things will be writing while making the programs, the codes that we'll be writing over there. So this is the way, that's why we got this high level languages into the picture. So that we can easily write, because it simply represents our English alphabets, numerics, as well as some of the special symbols like underscore. Okay.
Okay.
Wherever you feel sooner, you want some clarification, you can ask in between. Wherever you think so, I will be more happier to again tell, and as much interactive will be making the sessions. So the thing is, as I told, you know Telugu, I know Hindi, we both are not on the same page. In the similar manner, Saket knows high level languages, computer knows machine level languages. Both are on different path, not on the same track. So how, just give me a real life scenario that if I was communicating with you in Hindi language and you know Telugu, how we are going to express our thoughts in real time?
A translator?
Correct. Absolutely correct. That we would be requiring a translator. In the similar manner over here, Saket knows high level language, computer knows machine level language. So what we'll be calling is a translator in between to translate our thoughts. In computer world, we have those translators are, one is my compiler and another one is my interpreter. Okay. So these are two different translators that we use so that it communicates my high level language into my computer understandable language, that is machine level language, and vice versa. That whatever output my machine gives, my computer gives, it converts that back into my understandable language, that is in whichever language I am writing. whether it can be C, C++, or Python. Okay, so here it is. So you got this basic fundamental idea that why we are going to learn this programming language itself. So just we need to communicate. It's like any other normal language. Over here, the difference is instead of humans, we are interacting with the computer. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay, great. Over here now we will be doing work. I'll be telling you how we are going to proceed this because this is the basic ideology of how the things work. Okay. Are you interested in knowing that how to write these things in binary? This numbers like 1, 2, how to write them in binary form?
Yeah.
Okay, I can tell you that. See, binary, we have different number systems. Like you might have read inside your mathematics that we have Indian system, international system, if you're aware of that. In the similar manner, there are different systems. One is the decimal system that we are aware of, that we use in our daily life. Then we have further more systems are also available. One is the binary system. I will just give you a brief intro so that you get to know about these things also. There's octal system also we have, and one we have hexadecimal system also available. What does this means is, as their name represents, in decimal system, deci means the base is 10. Okay, base is 10, and there are 10 digits only, because whatever the base number is there of a number system, that much digits are available in that particular system. So it has 0 to 9 digits. These are 10 digits. So these are only available in a decimal system, which we use in our day-to-day life, that we are very much aware of. Then comes the binary. Whenever we talk about binary now, it means 2. Because its base is 2 and it has only 2 digits available. One is your 0 and another is your 1. That is your binary system, which our computers understand. Okay. After this comes is we have 2 more systems, which may be in your higher classes inside the computers, somewhere you may engage them. I will be telling you today itself that inside the octal system, we have base is 8. 8 means that they will be having in total 8 digits. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are the 8 digits available. Now comes is the hexadecimal. In hexadecimal system, what happens is the base is 16. Means we have 16 digits available. But now you will be thinking, I know till 10 digits that 0 to 9 becomes 10. After that, we do not have counting itself. So how we are going to define remaining 5 numbers? So for that, what we use is, we take help from alphabet. 3, 4, 5, 9. These are my 10 digits. And after that, we use A, B, C, D, and E. A represents my 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So these are the different ways in which we represent. And hexadecimal system is used in our addresses. You know, inside this hard disk somewhere we store our data. So that is, there are some addresses where this hexadecimal system comes into the picture. Whenever we have 2 types of memories. One is RAM and ROM. Whenever we execute anything, like in our mobile phones or on our laptop, in our computers, there is a RAM where that things get executed. That virtual memory means it says volatile memory, that on the go where our processors, our programs loads. Means if you take a game or any, let's say MS Word, all these things are loading where? Inside our RAM. There they get executed. So this hexadecimal system provides the address where that particular thing is executing, like that. If it's not making it overwhelming for you, you are getting the points I'm telling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. That's great that you are grabbing, because in the long run, these are the things that means you will be encountering, and these are some of the small things that one should definitely be aware of. And I guess I missed, yeah, one I'm corrector is missed by me. That is F will also come. Because 16, I counted till 15. 16 digits will be required.
Mm-hmm.
These are different systems. Now, the majority one is how to convert a decimal system into a binary system. So for that, what happens is, let's say I am having a number 10. Basically, what it is it is in decimal system and I have to convert into binary. If I will write decimal to binary. So how do we do that is, are you aware of factorization method that we do?
No.
I will be telling you that thing. Just let me know if you are able to get that method, okay? Because we use that. As I told you, decimal uses base 10 and binary uses base 2, okay? Now, I have to convert my number, let's say I'm having number 15 into binary. So how do we do that is, we make like this. This is like a method of factorization, factors. I don't know, this thing something you have done in mathematics?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, this is only the factorization part that I'm saying. And over here you can write R. R means remainder that we'll be using. So as binary has base 2, so all of the computations we'll be doing with the number 2. Now, you have to simply do what will come over here. 2 sevens are 14. So directly we'll be writing it over here, and the remainder is what? 1. So that will be noting down over here. For this, now I also highly recommend if you can grab a pen and paper and you can follow along with me. Learn this thing.
Okay.
These are the things that are irrespective of any programming language.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, great. So this is the first step. 2 sevens are 14. We will be not seeing that it is whether divisible or not. Just we have to always use number 2 because binary has base 2. Like this, the remainder came 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, we'll be using 2 for our computation. Now, what is the number that is coming? 7 doesn't come. So a
4.
bit lower number. What will that will be?
3.
2. Yes. 2 threes are 6. So again, we'll be noting down the remainder. That is 1. Again, we'll be using it to 2 ones are 2, and the
Yeah.
remainder is what? 1.
Yeah.
Again, will be until and unless you don't hit a 0 over here, you have to keep on continuing the process. So for this, what I will get? 2 zeros are 0. So I'll be writing over here 0 and the 1 like this. You have to stop when this 0 comes over here.
Mm-hmm.
So now, while writing the things about your in decimal, you have to write in from bottom to top in this reverse order. By chance it is all are ones, I will be also showcasing one more example, but you have to write from bottom to top. Means first of all this one, then this one, then this one, and then this one. So the answer is 4 ones. Means in
Mm-hmm.
decimal 15 is written like this, and in binary it is written by 4 ones like this.
Mm-hmm.
Is that interesting?
Yeah.
Even we will be doing the reverse part also. Just before that, we can just look into one more example because all ones were there. So let's try with some another one. Let's take number. Let's take 10. Okay, that we have to convert in binary. So if you want, you can follow along, or I want to do it before me.
I can follow along and then do it.
Okay, great. So for that, again, we'll be creating this, writing the number. Number is 10. And then where you write number, there write R. R means remainder. Okay. So now what you have to do is, again, we use base 2 because that is the thing. So I will be saying 2 5s are 10 because this time I am having a number that comes inside the table of 2. So what is the remainder this time?
0.
Yeah, so that also will be noting down 0. After that, again, we'll be doing it 2 2 4. So what is the remainder? 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got 2 ones are 2. This time the remainder is what? 0.
Mm-hmm.
And at the last, 2 zeros. So the remainder became 1. Again, the drill is what? Yeah. Want to ask something?
If there's no remainder, how do we keep going?
At last there came 0 now because 2 zeros is 0, then 1 became your remainder. Means at last you have to give 0 and this 1 comes over here.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, because it means at the end you have to provide 0 to stop this iteration.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the drill is that you have to write from bottom to top.
Top.
Yeah. So first will come this 1, then this one 0, then this one 1, and this one 0. So this is my binary representation of 10. That is 1 0 1 0.
Mm-hmm.
Did you got this process? The method?
I understand.
Great. Do you want to know about the reverse one? That how to check that whether I have done something correct or not?
Yes.
So for that, what happens is, again, this is very much important to know that what is your base, because with that only you perform the things. Now the number is 1111 that you have to check inside your decimal. So how do you check this? Again, we use base 2. We say like this. For this, you have to write over here 2 raised to the power 0 plus 2 raised to the power 1 plus 2 raised to the power 2 plus 2 raised to the power 3. It keeps on continuing. Why I stopped at 4? Because I was having only 4 digits. Okay,
Mhm.
that's why. Below that, just write their respective numbers. So starting from right words, it contains what? Number 1. It contains what? Number 1. It contains what? Number 1. And this contains what? Number 1. Okay. Now, do you know how to compute the powers?
Yeah.
Wait. So what is the 2 raised to the power 0? It is?
0.
No. It's 1. Anything raised to the power 0 is 1. And 2 raised to the power 1 is number 2. 2 square is?
4.
Yes, 4. And 2 cube
Is 8.
is 8. Yeah. Okay. So simply what we do is we multiply them respectively. I will be saying 8 multiplied by 1 like this, plus what to plus? 4 multiplied by 1 means whatever the respective number is there at that place, you have to multiply that 1 like this, plus it's 2 multiplied by 1 like this, and then plus it is be your 1 multiplied by 1.
Mhm.
What it is? 8 plus
8
4. Yeah, please go on.
plus
Yes,
1.
yes. So what is the output on the addition?
15.
Yes. And what was the our initial question?
15.
Yes, like that. Do you want to check on your own once on a notebook for this 1010?
Okay.
Do it. Just take your time and do it. Then we will do together over here.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh.
Yes. So Saket, were you able to do so?
I'm still doing it.
Okay. Do you want my help?
No, I think I got it.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
So it's coming 10?
Uh,
That's
no.
great. No?
I didn't get 10.
Okay, if we directly do it over here, this is our number. Let me write it over here. This is our number. So for we have 4 numbers. So from the right hand side, you need to write it down.
Wait, I did it wrong.
Okay.
I did 1010 instead of 0101.
Okay, let me also do it. Let's check it out. 2 raised to the power 0 plus, again, what it will be? 2 raised to the power
Of
1.
1,
And here, 2 raised to the power,
2,
yes. And then,
3.
yes. So for them, respectively, you might have written 2 raised to the power 0 is what?
2 raised to the power of 0 is 1,
Yes. And 2 raised to the power 1,
2,
here,
4,
and
and 8.
8. So what is the respective numbers that they are having? It is at, just start from right hand side, what it is?
0, 1, 0,
Yes.
1.
0 over here, then 1, here 0, and here 1. So simply what I have to do is 8 ones are, if I directly write over here, 8 ones is what? 8. If you want, you can go from right hand side. 1 0 is what? 0.
Mm-hmm.
And then here 2 ones are 2. 4 zeros is 0. And 8 ones is
8.
8. And at last, what I have to do is I have to
Add.
add them. Here also my plus, and here also. So what is the output?
10.
8, 10. So this is. Is it interesting?
Mm-hmm.
You can just, take randomly any number and you can just play around with these things in this manner, because this is how in actual things work. Means over here I am writing 15, but my system is taking what? 4 times once. In actual, these things are happening.
Mm-hmm.
This is very amazing, because when first time I got it now, it was like, it blew my mind, and it was so overwhelming, and so, means the feeling was something else, that so interesting that we tried so many different numbers, that doing that stuff all day. It was like that. Just keep on playing with this numbers, and with the friends it was like competition, that okay, who will get the correct answer in the less time, like that.
Mm-hmm.
You must be wondering that why I told you, because basic foundation should be strong. It's not all about just writing the code. You should know that with what you are working and how does it work in actual. Yeah.
Yeah.
So today you got to learn something new.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, great. And as we are moving towards your programming journey, it's your first stepping stone towards that. So just the thing is, he is patient. That be patient. It will take time, and you will gradually, with the practice and everything, you will go over there up to the mark, and just do it with fun. Like, just take it like any other game or something that you do, any puzzle like that. If you will feel now not taking it as an overburden, just think it like it's your another activity. You have to use your mind, your creativity, how much you can creativity show over there. It's just like that. No overburden. Just take it in a fun manner, then you will just love it, this programming. Okay? Like that. You might be wondering that it has been so long in the class and we haven't written any code, because these things are really necessary before doing that. So let's come over the thing that we are going to learn. I told you we are going to learn different programming languages. Okay, like you wanted to learn C, C++, and Python. All of the different languages built by different developers who build them, and then they are widely used nowadays by so many big tech giants, whether you say any name you take, any company, Google, Facebook, Amazon, all of them are just using this programming language because everything is getting so digital that everything is on internet. Whether so it must be coming to your mind that what you can do with this programming languages. You can do anything. They are like it's like just you have to expand your limitations and what you think just you have to make it into the real world execution. Like if you might have listened that all these tech giants, the Facebook, it's just created by college students inside a garage. Just they thought out of the box and they came out with this Facebook thing. Like that, just it just how much you can think and how you can think just to solve any problem. Just for that, we have this programming languages. Okay. I'll be just telling you now a small intro about the language. Let's say we have C language. The creator of this language is Dennis Ritchie. And C language, it's the one of the most oldest and the finest language available. You know when it was built? It was built in 1972. So long back. Means when the world was not so much aware and friendly with the computers. At that era, this language was created. And C is like the most powerful language available over there. Means you can, even many of the operating systems, like on which system you are?
Windows.
Okay, great. So Windows, are you aware that we have different types of operating systems like Windows is there? If I take Apple, it has Mac OS inside
Yeah,
that.
and
Yes,
stuff.
and yeah, like that Linux is also there. So these operating systems are built in C language. And if you see that they are not, nowadays it comes microwaves, the ACs, fridges, all that also use C language for the working. Even many games are developed, means behind the scenes they are using C language to be worked for them. And it should be known that where it was created in USA at AT and Bell Lab in USA. It was created there by Dennis Ritchie. Even if when I went back in my college days, it was the first language I learned by myself. And trust me, once you get into the coding, it's like a charm that you don't want to leave it over there. We'll be learning a proper syntax. Syntax is like inside your English, means whenever you start writing, you must have first learned about the alphabets, how to write them, then how to write a word. Then we comes with the grammar, that how to use the grammar and write a complete sentence that is grammatically correct. In a similar manner, we will first learn how to write, then we'll be using some of the rules, we'll be writing those languages. And just to guide you, we also have C++. It is very much similar to C, just with some differences. Even C++ was earlier called C with classes. This was the language. Means it is another powerful language. Means if you know C, then C++ on the go you can grab very easily with the things. And the developer was definitely different. He was 𝐏𝐲𝐿 Tosca. He was a developer who again built your C++ language. Then Python, not the snake one Python. We have the Python language itself. Then, if you have seen somewhere, memes, there are so many memes about the Pythons that it's all about snakes, and there are so many different memes available on the internet, like that. The things are. So the third language that we have in the picture is Python, not the snake one again. So it is another different language that helps you to do wonders, means what you want to achieve. And it was by 𝐕𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐿 van Rossum. Even Python is on a comedy series. There's a it's Montes Circle Flying Python, something like this the name was, and it was built on that by 𝐕𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐿 van Rossum. These are the different developers who work day and night and provided us these languages. Isn't it amazing that they build it up and now we are using? Even all of them are so interrelated that Python uses C language as its interpreter, and C and C++ are like siblings, sort of, if I just give you an analogy. Like that it is. The amazing part. So we know that we will be writing this and we will be working on this. If you want a sort of, intro, see what you can do is with Python. Anything to make websites later on in the later time, then building any application, desktop application, doing some automation stuff, anything that you are just wanted to do that you can easily do with this Python. And even if you want to see, he is the developer of Python. Monty Python's Flying Circus. Yeah, it was the series. And it was built in 1990s itself. Each and every programming language is used by so many big companies. Just name it, they are using C, C++ or Python. Definitely they are using over there. Are you wanting to write the codes? Yeah?
Yeah.
One second. Oh, okay. This is the thing. I was showing this. I just forgot to reshare. These are the things that machine learning, AI, boom, all that stuff, and then web development part, and desktop application, all that. And he's the developer over there for your Python. All the giants, and everyone is using Instagram, Facebook, Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, all of them. So the thing is, we know the languages, we have to work, but for that we need a tool where we are going to write. The first tool that we have is our laptops, our system. But another one is we can't just directly write. Like to write something, we need a notebook, a paper, and pen. In the similar manner, to write these programming languages, we will be requiring a text editor, and the recommended one is Visual Studio Code. Just go on your Google and write it there, Visual Studio Code, this one. I will be sharing in the chat itself. Just go over there. This is the place from where we'll be grabbing our Visual Studio Code. It is a text editor. You must be aware of Notepad or Notepad++, but it's way far better than that. Those text editors. It will be the place where we can write any programming language that we want.
Okay.
So just what you have to do is, as you are working on Windows now, so just click over here. It will install an exe file for you.
Mm-hmm.
I will be just guiding how you have to work there further. It will be just next, like that. Just install that file.
Okay. I'm installing it.
Okay, great. Side by side, it's installing. Now, first of all, we'll be beginning with our C and C++. So to work on these languages, we need a compiler, that translator to be installed in our system. So how do we install that is, if you will go over here, where am I currently, inside this bin, if you will see there is a C++. We need to install GCC, which is a compiler of C++. Okay. Over here, if you will see GCC on Windows, because we need it for the Windows now. We are on Windows.
GCC on Windows.
Yeah, here you have clicked.
Yeah.
If you will scroll down below at point number 3, you will see this 𝐸𝐤𝐻-W64.
Okay.
This is your compiler that will be installing. Just click it over there. This window popped up. And just download it from here. By default, it automatically downloads. Is it downloading?
Yeah.
For the installation purposes, so that I can guide you further, just do one thing. I am stopping my screen share. You just share your screen so that I can give you more better guidance at that point.
Okay. I'll share my screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
It's downloaded. Okay. First of all, just go to the first thing. Okay. Yes. Next. Do it next. Yes. Just wherever it pops up, add to path, that you have to do it. Otherwise, manually, I will be guiding how to do that.
okay.
Now do it same for the VS Code. Okay, you have installed that. That's
Yeah.
good. Now the thing is, just go to the location where you have installed this GCC compiler in that operating C drive, because whenever we install something new in our system, now we have to tell our complete system that this new thing is there. Like if any person comes now to the class and the teacher introduces you, like that itself, we have to do the same thing. Go inside this. Yeah. No, it will be inside a operating system in C drive. There it will be. Go in my computers and C drive.
Okay.
Inside a C drive. Then it might be not this program files x86. Yeah, this one. After this.
What is it called?
Wait, I'm telling. Then go inside it, this min-gw, type C, search for min-gw.
Okay. How is it spelled?
And the C in M, see, it is at the below bottom, MIN. Just hit enter, you will get that.
MIN, I don't see it.
No, you will see it. Just hit enter over there. Otherwise, I am seeing directly, yeah, this one. Top one.
This one?
Yes. Click here. The
W
first one. Yes. Okay, 𝐸𝐤𝐸. Then after this, you must be getting I-68 path.
What?
Second.
I
Just
click
click
on
it over. Yeah, this one, yeah. Now click
8.
it. Yes, this one. See, now you're getting these things now. Now the next path is that you have to search for bin and
I have to search for what?
no. Wait, I'm telling you. Just 1 second. After this, you are inside now I-66 is POSIX now. Now go inside this min, the first one folder. Go over there and bin, click inside the bin, the first one. Okay. Now do one thing. Copy this complete path from that this taskbar. Go inside the search results at the top. No, 1 second. Over here in the top bar, where the search results is complete is written now. Okay, at this path window. How do I tell you? The search results and this is the folders directory.
Here?
Just I'm asking a remote control, just give me that. See, this one. This like this, you have to see Control C like this. Okay, this is the complete address where your file is located. Copy this.
Okay, I can copy the path.
You have copied that? Copied
Yeah.
in a clipboard. Now go inside this here and you have to type edit environment variables. Inside Windows, this is the place where all the things that softwares we install, we have to tell their path. This is the path where your compiler has been installed. So this is the file. Over here, you have to go inside, just you click it. I will guide you now. Go inside environment variables. Now, over here, see, there is this path now. Inside this path, on the third number, inside user variables.
Path, yeah.
Just write edit over here. We'll be editing. Now, click on new and paste this, Control V. Now do it OK. OK. And again, OK. Do you notice one thing? That VS Code path was automatically there.
What?
Have you seen that? Go again to edit environment variables. Open it. Environment variables at the bottom. Yeah. Path. Third number path at the top. Yeah, edit. See, there is for VS Code, there is automatically a path is there.
Yeah.
So this I was showing because it automatically does. But for the interpreter or the compiler, sometimes we have to do manually. It is a place where we keep all our variable names. Okay.
Okay.
The things that we install, we have to tell that here are the things that we have installed for you. Now to check that, how do we check is just click it OK. Just this one thing I have to showcase you. Okay. Make it OK. And they have now how to check that is it installed completely or not? Click OK. No issues. How we get a terminal. Okay. How do we get it? Over here now inside a search box, just search for command prompt.
Search what?
Command prompt. Just type C. Yeah, this one. The first search is there, this command prompt. Just to check the GCC is there or not, what you type is, you need to type GCC space -- its version. Hit enter. See, we are getting something, so we have successfully installed it. Okay.
Mhm.
Now we will be writing our first code inside our Visual Studio Code. Okay. Just close this. Now, inside the Visual Studio Code will be working. So to work inside the Visual Studio Code now, what happens is, first of all, you need to create a folder. I will be creating for you a folder on my desktop. So you also create a folder on the desktop. Let's name it as codes or C codes. Okay. Because I will be naming as by your name, because to store at my system, I will be writing 𝐸𝐴𝐾 codes. You can name it. Either you can name it the same file. Now the thing is,
Okay, I named it code.
just drag and drop inside a VS Code. It will open over there automatically. Yeah, this is now our workspace where we'll be working. Has it open? Just choose this, do it again once more. Now it is open. See, just do it yes and cross it. This is the opening page. Like this. Now this is your workspace where you will be working. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing is, we'll be first of all working with C and C++. For that, you need to install the extension. This is your extensions file. Click over here. Extension means some so over here by this C, this is the IntelliSense that helps you to write your C and C++ code. Just click over here. Install it. Okay, and again for Python, just you need to install this Python one. Yeah. So here it is that our tools and everything setup is completed. Okay, but we haven't installed the Python translator, that is an interpreter, which we'll be doing later. Okay. So now if you can stop your window, I'll be guiding you on my screen how to write we'll be writing our first code today.
Mm-hmm.
Always, whenever we learn the programming language now, it always begin with the hello world. It's like a ritual to always, whenever you start any language, just start with the hello world. Just let me know if you are able to see my Visual Studio Code.
I can see it.
Okay, great. So I'll be quickly creating a folder for you. I just named it 𝐸𝐴𝐾 code by your name. I'm also dragging and dropping it over here. And simply now we'll be getting started. So a proper format is this. Whenever it's downward arrow key, from here we create a new folder and a new file. So I am just naming it as C code folder. Let's directly create a file itself. I'm creating a file. I'm saying, first of all, we are starting with C language. So we will be writing, I'm writing just hello.c. .c is the extension of a C program. Okay. So how is the structure over there for the C language? It is #include stdio.h. This is a header file. Means just follow along. Later on, I will be telling what each line means over here. Okay. Then simply what you need to do is, you need to say int main, two parentheses, like this. And then for printing, we use a thing known as printf. Like this.
Mm-hmm.
And a semicolon. Like this.
So I should name it .c.
Yes, like everything has an extension. So C code files have the extension of .c.
And then what should I do after I name it?
After you have named it, then this folder file has been opened for you, a blank file.
No, it doesn't show anything.
Let me see. Just share your screen with me.
See, it's like that.
Okay, you have created the folder. Just you right click and delete it. Go with the
Okay.
first one. That is a file. Yeah. Now name it 01 hello.c. Yeah. Hit enter. This is the file. Okay.
Okay.
If you want, that is now that code has been there. So now what is the structure is, we have written this code. This is a C code, but we have to execute it. We need an executable because we need to get it convert and compile into machine level language. How do we do that is, we have to hit shift and tilde key. That is key below your escape key. Inbuilt terminal comes over here. I'm just showcasing how to run this. You have to run it by using gcc and then name of the file. Hit tab, it will autocomplete and like this. See, exe file has been created. Exe is what? Executable file. That if I share this executable with you, you will also able to run this particular program. How to run that is, you have to say ./a.exe. Just hit tab. It just auto completes the things for you. And over here is the first program's output, that is hello world. GCC means that you are compiling a C program, and the name of your program file that you have named, and then once it's compiled successfully, it creates an exe file for us that we need to execute.
Okay. How do I open terminal?
Control. Let me write it.
I got it. Yeah.
You got the terminal? Okay, great. If you want this code file, 1 second. I am writing in chat. If you want, you can copy it and just paste it over there. And you can try to execute it. Means first of all, just try to execute it. Later on, I'll be guiding you what each means, each line and each word means.
Okay. Okay, I did it.
Got the output?
How should I execute it again?
Okay. Just this exe file has been created for you?
No.
Share your screen with me. You just save it. See, it hasn't been saved for you. Just do control. See, there is this dot now. Just use Control S to save the file. See, now it is saved. Now come over here inside your, over here. Yeah, just type GCC space, name your file. Just type 01 and just hit tab key. It will auto-complete it. Hit tab. Yeah, hit enter. Okay, there is a mistake over here. The U will not come. It is std_i. Just erase U at first line. Line number 1. Yes, this U. Yeah, now save it and now again run it. You can use upward arrow key. It will just provide you your previous command.
Okay.
Just can you increase your screen size? I am not able to see it. What's the error is coming?
Sure. Is that
The
good?
term GCC is not required. Okay, it is not able to recognize your compiler itself. That's why this error is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Just go to your environment variables. There, but you have mentioned now. Inside the
Yeah.
path. Yeah, just check it once. There's this path. Just it showcase the complete path. What you have written. Yeah, bin. Yeah, it's fine. I guess sometimes it requires a restart. Just restart your VS Code on the same file.
So should I just
Close this VS Code, yeah, cross it, and just open it again. Otherwise,
again?
once you need to restart your system. Now
I
try
open
it again. GCC.
GCC
Space 01.
tab,
Yeah.
enter.
Yeah. Yes, now it has been created. See, there's exe file now. Now right over here, a.exe /a.exe. It will not be displayed like this. It's an executable file now. You will not able to visualize it. Do it dot. Yeah. No, dot slash. Just hit tab after typing the A. Yeah, hit enter. Here it is. Your first code's output. Amused?
It's hello world.
Yeah, because on the printf, whatever we say is na, it shows inside your terminal.
So
Without
can you
hello world, you can
just
say hello Saket also. You can write your name. Save it. First of all, save the file. Now again, do GCC.
okay?
Otherwise, you can just use upward arrow key. Yeah, not a.exe. No. 01. Upward one more time. Hit enter. Because we need to recompile the stuff, that exe file.
And then
Hit
a.ax.
enter. Yes. Here it is. Happy?
Mm.
You get the first code.
Yeah.
So this was it. Means like this will be writing more and more codes and will be working over there.
Mm-hmm.
So how was the class for you today?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Means you enjoyed it?
Mm-hmm.
That's great. So we'll be wrapping it off for today over here. I hope we will be continuing the classes and we'll be together learning more stuff and writing more and more programs. I hope. Yeah. So just let me know and see you in the next class then.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Take care.
You too.
Thank you. Bye.